Hello YouTube, so I'm here at Suzuki showroom in Attibele. We all know that the latest offering from the Suzuki is the entry level cruiser, that is 150cc Intruder 150. Basically, it has been derived from the Daddy Intruder, so it's the same design replicated on the 150cc motorcycle. So I've been resenting the looks, the way it looks, but every day when I pass through the showroom, every day when I see the vehicle, I feel like I should try this once. And boy oh boy, this truly looks like an Intruder, baby Intruder. So without any further ado, let's get to the vehicle, shall we? Okay, so let's begin the test ride. The only weird thing is the key, ignition key that's in the front. Seriously, it's really difficult to just put the key over here. Well, let's ride. I guess when the motorcycle was designed, transportation, that is RTO commissioner or someone has talked to the Suzuki designer and asked, please put the keychain in front of the dashboard so that I can snatch the key whenever I want. Lol. The gear position is very front, like a typical cruiser. And the handlebar position is so sweet, very comfortable. I'm 6 feet tall, yet this bike is very comfortable. Okay, let's get back to the engine. So this bike basically has the engine same as that of a Gixxer SF, that is naked Gixxer or the faired version. And I love the engine of Gixxer, so as this one. The engine is very smooth. Well, coming to the part of numbers, this bike produces the same power and torque as that of a Gixxer, that is around 14.8 of power PS, 14.8 PS and 14.5 Newton meters torque. Well, it's really smooth, I'm telling you. Whatever the people say, this bike is definitely an eye catcher, that's for sure. People are turning their heads like crazy. So there was very less petrol, and I didn't want to screw up the engine. That is why I put petrol from my own pocket. I don't mind. This petrol knob is same as that of some of the other bikes like FZ. Phone alla idu camera sir, enagalla. So I don't like these kind of lids which come out. It's really confusing once you're done with the petrol. Well, the guy is very concerned. No using cell phone while riding. Thank you. Okay. The foot peg position is really sweet. I'm 6 feet tall and just look at the position. It's very comfortable. and as that of a brakes for an tourer bike, the rear brakes are not that strong. Okay, so what do you think? Is this the Gixxer with the Intruder body? That's it? No, that's not it. Even though it's having the same telescopic forks, brake setups, everything as that of a Gixxer, the difference is the sprocket size. The sprocket size of the Intruder is bigger, thereby making this bike more responsive than that of a Gixxer in city. You can feel that in the first and second gear clearly. The wheelbase is more than that of a Gixxer. Even though this bike is having a longer wheelbase, the size of the wheel is same in the front and rear, that is 17 inch, thereby making the bike to have an opportunity to lean more. Well, basically all the tourer bikes should have a bigger front wheel and a smaller rear wheel, but this bike is offering you the same size of wheel. So what do you think? The handling might be not that great as that of an Avenger or something. So clearly for this bike, the opponent is nothing but Avenger 150. So where this bike differs from that of Avenger is that even though this bike is having the same wheel size, this bike has a smaller wheelbase. It's freaking 8 centimeters smaller than that of an Avenger, thereby making this bike more maneuverable. This bike, you don't feel as if it's an long wheelbase bike. Apart from the well cushioned seat, the 20 seat height more than that of an Avenger, and the 17-inch wheel in the rear makes Intruder 150 more comfortable than that of an Avenger. Of course, the dashboard, it seems like a scooter dashboard. It makes you confusing, but still it's okay. It's having the same Gixxer console, and of course they have locked the speedometer because this is a test ride bike. Whoa, ABS clearly works, huh? Yeah, I forgot to mention that this bike stands out of the crowd is with the ABS. The first 150cc tourer with the single channel ABS. The front ABS works brilliantly. This bike is not bad at all. It's very responsive for a 150cc bike, and the suspension is not that bad at all. The monoshock in the rear is same that of a Gixxer, but the company claims that it is much more on the softer side. The seat for the rider is very comfortable. It's really cushioning my ass, giving a lot of comfort actually. But the suspension is more on the softer side compared to that of a Gixxer, and I guess even the pillion will be very comfortable in this. Now the good advantage as that of a present generation, what this bike is offering is the single channel ABS. It's having all LED lights. Yeah, of course, compared, if we come to the question of comparing to Avenger 150cc, let me talk about comparison right now. So the Avenger is a 0.8 PS lesser power than this one, and also 1 Newton meter torque lesser than that of a Intruder. So the shorter wheelbase of the Intruder and the 1 Newton meter torque extra on the Intruder makes this bike more punchier than that of Avenger 150. Clearly there's a disappointment compared to Avenger for this one, that is the fuel tank. The Avenger is offering you 14 liters fuel tank, whereas this thing gets only 11 liter, but the company claims to have around 44 kilometers per liter, so I don't think this would be a trouble. Okay, now I'm going in a bad road, and the front suspension is doing a good job. It's the rear suspension that I am little concerned. Even though it's on the softer side, I guess if it was little more harder, it would have done a better job. This makes the bike more clingy in the bad roads. It shakes. Okay, now as if you are thinking that why to buy an Intruder instead of Avenger 150, which is freaking 18,000 cheaper than that of an Intruder, I'll give you reasons why an Intruder is better compared to Avenger 150. Not that I'm telling practically, of course, when it comes to money, it is better, but I'll tell you the reasons why this might be a better choice. First reason, the looks. Of course, when you see this bike, you feel that it's not that great. Even I was resenting at the looks of the bike Intruder. It looked hideous for me, but as they passed, I was thinking all they wanted to do is a baby Intruder, and they have done a great job. Seriously guys, Suzuki has done a great job in the matter of design. It seriously looks big for a 150cc bike. So if you don't want to be one among the common, if you want to stand out of the crowd compared to that of an Avenger 150cc bike, then Intruder 150 is definitely the bike. And this is a Japan engine, guys. This engine is way smoother than that of Avenger, and plus this bike is offering you single channel ABS. Also, Avenger 150cc is having longer wheelbase, thereby making the ride grip or road grip lesser than that of this one. Even though Avenger is having a bigger front wheel and the smaller rear wheel like a typical cruiser, this bike is having a shorter wheelbase, but same wheel size, thereby having more road grip. I feel that is what I feel. Well, I had a very limited time to be with this bike, but boy oh boy, this bike seriously impressed me a lot. I'm feeling as if I'm riding a Harley Davidson. The leg position is brilliant. Well, thanks to these Suzuki showroom people for bearing me for more than around 20 minutes. So that's it. That's just a quick review of Intruder 150 from my side. So if you like the video, please hit a like, and do share me your thoughts on the review or about the bike. And if you have any questions about the bike, please do write down in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed my channel, do not forget to hit that bell icon, which will give you notifications whenever I upload a new video. Goddamn roadblock. So see you guys, see you in the next episode. Last but not the least, if you're riding a bike, do not forget to wear the helmet. If you're driving a car, do not forget to wear the seatbelt. Take care guys, see ya, bye bye.